What's up, guys? Thanks for tuning in to another episode right here on Backyard Adventures channel. Today's episode is going to be a little different. We're going to be doing a review on the iROD Kaimana Coastal Series 733. There isn't anything that I don't like about this rod, and I am not sponsored by iROD. I just really love their product, and I want to share with you guys what I love about it and why I fish it for literally everything. It's a very versatile rod. I take it from salt to fresh to salt. The iROD Kaimana Coastal Series 733 was made for fishing for spotted bay bass, and that's basically what I do all the time. That's usually what I'm out there fishing for. I was hesitant on purchasing the iROD Kaimana. The main thing is that it's a medium heavy, moderate action. Now, like I said, as a bass fisherman, you think of that fast tip, extra fast tip, moderate action. It kind of threw a curveball because I don't really throw any crankbaits or anything like that. If you know me or you fish with me personally, I throw small baits. I don't throw anything bigger than 3.75. I don't think you'll ever see me throw something big because I'm a strong believer just in my style of fishing. What I'm confident with is smaller baits. I'm a strong believer that elephants eat peanuts. And, I'm more of the guy that rather throw the small bait and get bit a lot more than just throwing a big bait and getting 1 or 2 bites, in a 3-hour session, when you could be throwing a 2-inch bait and you're targeting a lot more species, all different sizes, because I just want to get bit. So another thing that I really like on the iROD Kaimana Coastal Series is that it has a long butt. Now, at first I was like, why is this so long, but it really helps when you're on the flow tube. I love float tubing, San Diego Bay, and just a little bit about me is I have a really bad left rotator cuff. My right one isn't that great either, but it's better. But I'm left-handed, and that's how I hold my rod. I used to fish a little heavier setup when I first started, and then I got into Phoenix, and I got into a Shimano Vanford, and I love the Vanford. It is like, butter, super light, just a great reel. But as far as with the iROD Kaimana, I have it paired up with my Vanford, and it's very light. My shoulder, I don't get any fatigue whatsoever because of the fact that I can actually tuck it into my armpit as I'm on the flow tube and just take a break essentially from holding it. If you don't have a rod holder like me, I don't bring multiple rods when I go out on the flow tube. I just bring one. And that one rod is the iROD Kaimana Coastal Series 733. I absolutely love it. You probably if you follow me, you follow my buddy South Bay Sniper, Daniel. He was into the iROD scene before me, and like I said, I was hesitant about it because it was a medium heavy. I have medium light, and I just never threw anything that big. But the beautiful thing about the iROD Kaimana is that you can throw from a 1/4 ounce all the way up to a 3/4 ounce. So a 1/4 ounce to a 3/4 ounce, no problem. And once I realized that, and I saw him catching fish, and we fish the same style. I've learned a lot from him. I finally bit the bullet, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna do it. I'll take the jump. Let's see what this is all about. A lot of people are getting these iRODs, and they're great rods. Highly recommended. Fuji guides are sweet. I like it because they're not very micro to where it gives it a hard time for my leader to go through the guides. It goes in perfectly fine. I use 10-pound braid to a 15-pound fluorocarbon leader, and it works out for me. So no complaints on the guides at all. iROD Kaimana, beautiful rod, killer colors, and it's just so versatile. Like I said, that from fresh to salt, no problem. I know it's made with, it's made with the salt in mind, but I take it freshwater fishing, I take it creek fishing, I take it everywhere, right? So just to give you guys an idea, and this is one of the beautiful things about a drop shot, is that, yeah, it's a heavier rod, right? But it's a medium heavy. It does not fish like a medium heavy. That moderate action has so much backbone. It just makes the fight so much better. Even on a little bluegill, I caught a bluegill yesterday and it felt pretty good. But this is what I was fishing yesterday. Look at that little guy. This is combat jigs. I only fish combat jigs plastics. Really, really good. I'm really loyal to them, so shout out to Combat Jigs. Thank you so much. If you're thinking about iROD, I highly recommend them. If you like to fish the bay and you target spotties as well, you won't regret it. All right, guys, thanks for tuning in. I really appreciate you guys watching. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell notification so you get notified every time we post a video.